What's up YouTube, it's Shane with the Low Key Arcade, where we drop quarters so you don't have to. And today we're going to talk about Dread Templar, the new boomer shooter from T19 Games. This Doom-like first-person shooter focuses on a smooth, fast-paced action, mixed with a nod to the early to mid-90s. This wasn't early access, but saw a full release earlier this year, and with that release the devs added some new content and a storyline. Alright, let's focus on style. From the music to the artwork, this game oozes both blood and style. At first, the artwork looks like it's from the late 90s, but that's on purpose. When you encounter new areas and enemies, the artwork really shines, and there are a great variety of enemies throughout each level. The groove metal soundtrack really brings the whole theme of brutality together. The heart-pounding music only bolsters the experience of running around destroying demons. They have also loaded all the areas with tons of secrets, so if you're into hunting, this is a great feature. Personally, I consider myself pretty good at finding secrets, and I barely scratched the surface of what each level has to offer. One puzzle in particular had me searching the arena for a few minutes, which was cool because I was able to stumble on some other great secrets too. Okay, let's talk about playability. The classic level design is great, but T19 took it to a whole new level, literally. The verticality of this game is crazy. The platforming also feels smooth, especially when you add the dash feature. I chose to use a mouse and keyboard, which I recommend because it really helps with aiming. There are a decent amount of controls, but as you play, you'll get used to using all of your abilities. Most gun classes have 2 weapons in each slot. Neither one is superior, and you'll find yourself effortlessly swapping between them depending on the situation. This also allows you to combo guns together, which feels great when you can pull it off. I was able to use a shotgun combo to easily dispatch one of the first beefier enemies. This game is not super difficult on normal. You will die, but it doesn't feel cheap. And with the awesome soundtrack bumping in your ear, the levels do not feel like a chore to get through. There are a bunch of weapons and each fits a certain playstyle. We won't spoil all of the guns, but there is a bow and it's really awesome. The rechargeable ammo for it really helps cement it as a must in any run. The boss fights are interesting and challenging. I felt like this was where the game started to slow down a little because of how fast-paced the open levels are. When you're stuck in a small arena, the game definitely feels like it's slowing down. My other major criticism of the game is the bullet time. I think it was a great idea to add it, and it did save my life a few times, but with that said, I feel like it also slowed down the gameplay, which in my opinion hurts the overall experience. It is crucial to use that mode, but at the same time I felt myself shying away from it constantly. So on to our recommendation. But who would love this? If you're a boomer shooter lover, this is a must. The quality of life improvements on the old genre feel amazing, and if you like the new Doom game, do not let the graphics turn you off. They were aiming for a nostalgic upgrade to some early classics, but that does not mean the game feels old by any means. If you love metal pumping in your ears while you slay demons, this should be your next game, and we highly recommend playing with headphones. Who should stay away from this? The retro graphics are great, but if you're not into that, then this is not going to be for you. The art style might not appeal to everyone. We thought it was awesome, but I can understand why some people would stay away from it. If you do not like groove metal or metal music, this is going to be very hard for you to make it through without muting the music and putting on your own soundtrack. But, you know, honestly, it probably would be pretty cool to murk some demons to Taylor Swift. If you don't like FPS games, especially FPS platforming, please stay away from this. This game has a ton of FPS platforming, especially to get to all the puzzles, which you need to do to upgrade your character fully. So our recommendation, pick this up. It's a great game. If you love the old Doom and Wolfenstein games, this is exactly who their target audience was. I felt like I was playing a beefed up version of Doom 64, which is awesome. If you really want to wait, as soon as you see this on sale, grab it. Well, I've been Shane with the Low Key Arcade, where we drop quarters so you don't have to, and I'm out.